guys, and welcome to the channel. Today I got something that I really want to share with you. Besides me moving, you guys already know that I'm moving. We've perfected it. The twin turbo setup from Complete Street Performance on the C8 is now perfected. This is your daily driver, like go to work, come home from work, go to the racetrack, make 650 rear wheel horsepower, which is 200 horsepower above factory. It's capable of a lot more, but that's about where the factory clutches are happy at. And all you got to do is get in and drive. Everything works. Check this out. So, do your normal get in. Ugh. Nothing special, just start her up. This is the boost controller. This will come in red because they don't make blue anymore. And no check engine lights whatsoever. And just drive. Backing out, try not to drive over anything. Works on the factory exhaust or aftermarket exhaust, which is very nice. So if you have a dual mode setup, I always love the dual mode. If you have a dual mode setup, you can use that as long as it connected to the factory locations, which is the cats and cat back that we work with. It will connect to the factory cat location for our turbo kit. So when making this, I wanted to create something that not only was going to be a seamless driver, but also something that could pass emissions in 50 states, which is why we utilize this with the factory cats. It actually is kind of on the factory tune. There are some tuning things that we are doing externally, which lets us do the things that we want, shifting under full boost, making all that extra power without, pretty much any downside, no check engine lights, nothing like that. And, I'm just really happy with how this has come out. I mean, it's not even up to temp, but it drives just like a stock car. It's wonderful. The gas mileage is the same as stock. It's doing everything how it's supposed to. And of course, the most important part is being able to just punch it and go. Woo! She is a quick little bird. I am very, very happy with it. In fact, this is how the Corvette, the C8, I expect this is how the twin turbo version is going to be. Somewhere in this nature of the 650 to 720 rear wheel horsepower. I think they're expecting to rate that twin turbo, I think the ZR1. So we're a couple years out. We're like 3 or 4 years out for it. But I'm expecting the ZR1 to be about this fast, maybe a hair faster. Now this is only our stage 1. We are going to be offering a stage 2, which really the thing that holds us back here is the clutches. So stage 2, we're going to actually be upgrading the clutch packs, and I decided that I'm going to hang on to this bad boy and do stage 2 to it. That way I can show you guys that it should run mid-9s with clutches on the factory unopened engine. So that's going to be pretty awesome. You know what else was really important to me? Is that launch control still works. Like launch control sounds awesome with the turbo system. And here you go. To use launch control, you need to just hit the traction control button twice, going into competitive mode, in sport or track, and then in drive, press and hold the brake down firmly and punch it. So another important thing to me, it's just a whole encompassing thing of important things to me, is this whole setup should be about no compromise. You should be able to put this twin turbo setup on your car and go anywhere that this car can normally go. So like across the country, to the mall, to the strip club. If you're gonna go to the strip club, I'm not going to the strip club, wifey. I swear to God, I'm not. You should be able to go anywhere that a normal C8 can go and do everything that a normal C8 can do. In fact, so that's why we designed it so you can still run your factory engine appearance package covers. They look nice, and you know what? It gives it a nice stealth look, and we might be able to improve on this stealth look with a little revision that we're working on. So how much damage do these sustain on the underside with the turbo kit there? Let's find out. Should troll everybody. Then, like, right as you pick it up, just end the scene. Okay, so how do they look? Okay, so how do they look? They look perfect.
I mean, the sticker's still on them.
Even the sticker's still on. So I've
Although
been...
that sits there, but
Yeah, but dang, they look perfect. Not a single blip of damage to the factory engine cover, engine appearance package cover. That's awesome. And so if you wanted it to be a little bit more in your face, the turbos will definitely say hello without the factory appearance package covers. Additionally, we have a full trunk that we can work with here, which was another consideration. We didn't want to give up any trunk space whatsoever. Again, this whole thing is about no compromise. The trunk is 100% intact, no wires going through it, nothing actually in it, so you can still put your roof down on it. It's awesome. The only thing on the coupes where we thought this is the best spot for it is we take out this hole, which is kind of like flat from the factory, and we put our coolant reservoir in it. It's akin to what the factory does with their engine coolant reservoir. This is the coolant reservoir to the turbo system. Additionally, that coolant is cooled by a forced induction's interchiller, meaning that this has the coldest temperatures out of any twin turbo kit out there. That's all thanks to using the AC system in order to cool the coolant in that section probably 50 to 60 degrees below ambient. My intake air temperatures are regularly 40 to 50 degrees under ambient, which is nuts. I was down in Florida in 70 degrees and scraped ice off of the intercooler. And people were just like, what the F? So heat soak's not even a thing on this one, which is amazing. If you're going to do road course racing, we will have an option for that as well. So the CSP Twin Turbo C8 setup is the most reliable and functional twin turbo setup, hassle-free setup that you could possibly imagine. But one of the best things that I believe is going to happen is this bad boy is even going to pass emissions. So in the next video coming up, we are going to take this bad boy over to Automotive Intelligence to run it through an emissions test and see if it can pass. Now, I have not put my laptop in the car for over a month. I haven't cleared any codes, and I've been driving the snot out of it. Got a couple races in, which will be in an upcoming video. What? Fuck you! So I have every expectation that this bad boy is going to pass emissions. I would be very surprised if it didn't, but we're going to run it through the test anyway, thanks to our friends over at Automotive Intelligence. So the big reason why this thing should pass emissions is hidden a little bit over here. Can we see it? We got factory cats hidden down there. Isn't that nice? That's right, this bad boy uses factory non-hollowed out cats to actually run. That's how we designed it, because we want it to be emissions compliant, and that was the goal all the time, even without all this EPA, shenanigans stuff that we've been, seeing lately. And if we do need to make any adjustments to this, as we are about to produce our 5 production kits, our first 5 production kits, we will make adjustments. So we're going to get some feedback from taking this bad boy to test it for emissions, but I think we're going to pass. Now, I'm not an emissions tester, so we'll find out, but hopefully it just passes with flying colors. There are no check engine lights, and there are no shenanigans for it. So guys, we're going to find this out pretty shortly, and I'll keep you guys posted, but here it is. This is the production, or almost production, twin turbo kit, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm looking forward to producing a heck of a lot of these. I really do want to be a part of your build, And I'm really happy with what we've accomplished so far on this, and what we have to come is pretty unbelievable. Again, we're going to come out with a couple different stages. Stage 1 being just a twin turbo kit. Stage 2 going to clutches. Stage 3 built engine, and then we'll have like stage 3 plus and plus plus. I don't know, whatever those super hooligans do, we'll figure something similar to that, I guess. But yeah, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next one with a couple more surprises. Adios.